Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
Nigerians, good day, Ikitikiti, good day to everyone in diaspora. And this is news paper round on the dailies on 24 News today. And we are glad to bring to you news from varieties of newspaper this wonderful morning. I still remain Ayomide Daramola, and I have here with me.
I am Aiba Karina Wari.
And we have the Punch with me here this morning.
I have the Vanguard.
I have the Sun.
I have the Nation.
I have the New Telegraph.
I have Tribune.
I have from Daily Post.
I have from the Punch again.
And so stay tuned with us as we give you the news in headlines. Tinubu asks new service chiefs to crush emerging armed groups.
Fuel tax won't begin until Naira appreciates. Oil price falls, Oyedele.
Tinubu decorates new service chiefs.
Bandit slave pastor adopt 20 worshippers in Kaduna community.
Unverified coup reports scaring investors, hurting economy, presidency warns.
Tinubu's reform 2 win Osun for APC gubernatorial aspirant.
NDLEA arrests 3 suspects despite hoodlums attack in Lagos.
Tinubu might soon impose oxygen tax if Nigerians are not careful, Adebayo.
Reject stomach infrastructure, INEC.
9 die, 2 injured in Lagos, Ondo auto crashes.
All Enugu reps defect to APC.
Osun 2026, APC, PDP clash over Adeleke screening.
NSCDC deploys 10,000 personnel for Anambra government poll.
EFCC hands over properties recovered from fake spiritualists to victim.
New naval chief assumes office, vows to tackle all theft. And so on and so forth we have for you on the dailies today. Stay calm while we give you the news in details after the short break.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think.
You're welcome back to Today in the Dailies on 24 News Radio Television Nigeria. Tinubu asks new service chiefs to crush emerging armed groups. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday charged the newly decorated service chiefs to act decisively against emerging security threats, warning that new snakes must be smashed right in the head before they grow. Speaking on the council chamber of the State House, Abuja, where the 4 security chiefs were decorated with their ranks, the president said their appointment marks the beginning of a renewed effort to ensure peace and security for all Nigerians. Tinubu asks new service chiefs to crush emerging armed groups. For full details, you can get the Punch this morning.
Bandits kidnap INEC staff in Kogi. Unidentified gunmen on Tuesday abducted staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) along Aloma Road in Kogi State. The victims, all female staff, were reportedly traveling from Abuja to Anambra State on an official assignment ahead of the forthcoming governorship election, where the incident occurred. The assailants were said to have blocked the highway, fired shots at the vehicle, and shattered its windscreen. None of the occupants of the vehicle was hit by the bullets. The INEC officials were reportedly deployed to Anambra for the printing of the voters' register and other election materials in preparation for the governorship poll scheduled for the first week of November. The gunmen were said to have abducted all the occupants of the bus, including the driver and his wife. Bandits kidnapped INEC staff in Kogi.
Unverified coup report scaring investors, hurting economy, presidency warns. The presidency asserts that recent media reports about alleged coup plots are damaging the country's economy and discouraging foreign investment. Speaking on a television program on Thursday evening, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, argued that unverified reports about national security could extinguish investor confidence and harm Nigeria's image abroad. When a country is looking for investment and the media are shouting coup attempt, it scares investors away. Stories like that can destroy the country's reputation and economy. We need to wait for facts, evidence, not rumors, Ononuga said. Unverified coup reports scaring investors, hurting economy. Presidency wants. For full details, you can get The Nation.
Fuel tax soon begin until Naira appreciates. Oil price falls. Oyedele. Chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, Mr. Taiwo Oyedele has said the proposed 5% fuel surcharge tax will not be implemented until there is a significant improvement in key economic indicators, particularly an appreciation of the naira or a fall in global crude oil prices. Speaking at the Haulage and Logistics Magazine conference and exhibition in Lagos yesterday, he noted that while the surcharge is a sound policy designed to fund road maintenance, introducing it now will worsen the financial strain on Nigerians. According to him, the surcharge, which was first introduced under the ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo administration, was intended to dedicate part of the fuel revenues to the road repairs, 40% for federal roads and 60% for state and local government roads. The idea is brilliant and already being implemented in more than 150 countries, Oyedele said, adding that most of Nigeria's 200 kilometers of roads are in poor condition. To get full details, get the Vanguard newspaper.
Still on the Vanguard, NDLEA arrests 3 suspects despite hoodlums attack in Rivers. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has confirmed that its operatives were attacked by hoodlums during a raid in a suspected drug-infested area of Port Harcourt. The incident took place at Oduneze Lane, Mile 3, Diopo, in Port Harcourt City local government area of Rivers State. It was gathered that the hoodlums struck in a bid to free their gang members who had been arrested by the NDLEA. The attackers reportedly used various weapons against the operatives. The head of the media and advocacy for the NDLEA in Rivers State, Ugo Olisa Emeka E, confirmed the development in a statement issued in Port Harcourt on Thursday. NDLEA arrests 3 suspects despite hoodlums attack in Rivers. For full details, you can get the Vanguard.
Bandit slay pastor, adopt 20 worshippers in Kaduna community. The United Church of Christ in Nigeria, UCCN, also known as HECAN, has raised the alarm over the killing of one of its pastors, Reverend Yahaya Kambasia, and the adoption of over 20 persons during a fresh attack on the Farin Dutse community in Kori local government area of Kaduna State. The tragic incident occurred in the early hours of Tuesday, October 28, 2025, when heavily armed bandits invaded the quiet community, shooting sporadically and causing panic among residents. The attackers reportedly whisked away several villagers, including worshippers from the Hekan community. Bandit slay pastor adopts 20 worshippers in Kaduna community. You can get full details from the Punch newspaper.
Rejects stomach infrastructure, INEC. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has urged voters in Anambra State to shun vote buying and other inducements ahead of the November gubernatorial election in the state. In a post on its official X handle on Thursday, the Commission cautioned the electoral agents against trading their votes for money or material items, stressing that such practices undermine the integrity of elections and hinder meaningful development. Reject stomach infrastructure, demand real development, say no to vote buying, INEC wrote, reiterating its commitment to ensuring a free, fair, and credible poll. Reject stomach infrastructure, INEC. For full details, you can get the Daily Post.
Tinubu's reform to win Osun for APC gubernatorial aspirant. A governorship aspirant under the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Osun State, Engineer Dideolu Falobi, has disclosed that the achievements of President Bola Tinubu within in less than 3 years would help the party win the governorship election in the state next year. Speaking after consulting with the party state executive committee at the party secretariat in Osogbo on Thursday, he said there are misunderstandings about the impact of Tinubu's performance at both the local and national and sub-national level. He said the president did not only revamp the economy, but has also placed the country on the path of progressive growth and development. His words, there's a state and national lack of understanding of how well President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gone. It is unbelievable in 2.5 years. He has done marvelously well, and thank God that the results will begin to show. You know, he met a completely run-down country. He stepped up to continue the work without caring about the sabotage, and now we are actually at the turning point. Tinubu's reform to win Osun for APC gubernatorial aspirant. You can get full details from the Nation newspaper.
I have here with me the Nigerian Tribune. All Enugu reps defects to APC. The entire Enugu state caucus in the House of Representatives has formally defected to the ruling All Progressive Congress. The defection was announced on Thursday by the Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, who read the lawmakers' letters of resignation from the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party during plenary. The event was witnessed by the Governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba. The defectors said they decided to dump their former political platforms due to what they described as unresolved internal crises threatening the stability of the opposition parties. After the 2023 general election, the Labour Party won 7 of 8 House of Representative states in Enugu State. All Enugu reps defect to APC. For full details, you can get the Nigerian Tribunes.
Tinubu might soon impose oxygen tax if Nigerians are not careful, Adebayo. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), Prince Adewale Adebayo, has criticized President Bola Tinubu's approval of a 15% import duty on refined petroleum products, describing it as an exploitative and anti-people policy. Speaking on Channels Television's Politics Today on Thursday, Adebayo accused the president of overburdening Nigerians with taxes, saying his administration was more interested in revenue collection than public welfare. President Tinubu is a clever tax collector. He wants to collect taxes from you for everything, including the oxygen tax, very soon. If you're not careful, yes, the air we breathe. Just give him time. He's going to get there, Adebayo said. Tinubu might soon impose oxygen tax if Nigerians are not careful, Adebayo. You can get full details from the Daily Post.
All right, don't touch the dial. Stay on today's In The Dailies on the news, 24 News Daily, the 24 News TV television. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back after the short break.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think.
Welcome back to 24 News Radio Television. The naval chief assumed office, vows to tackle oil theft. The new chief of naval staff, Rear Admiral Idi Abbas, on Thursday assumed office, pledging to intensify the fight against crude oil theft, illegal bunkering, and other maritime crimes threatening Nigeria's economy. Speaking on the Navy headquarters in Abuja during the handing over ceremony, the 23rd Chief of Naval Staff acknowledged that despite notable achievements, Nigeria's maritime environment remains strengthened by the crude oil theft, sea robbery, illegal fishing, drug trafficking, and other maritime crimes that jeopardize national security and economic prosperity. New Naval Chief assumes office, vows to tackle oil theft. For full details, you can get the nation.
9 die, 2 injured in Lagos, Ondo auto crashes. No fewer than 9 persons lost their lives, while 2 others sustained injuries in separate auto crashes in Lagos and Ondo states. In Ondo state, 5 persons were confirmed dead, while 2 others were injured in a fatal accident at Iluabo along Oyin Junction in Akure North Local Government Area. An eyewitness said the crash involved a Nissan Sunny car and a DAF tipper truck. Confirming the incident, the State Sector Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRC, Samuel Ibitoye, said 7 persons were involved in the crash. 5 died, including 1 male adult, 3 female adults, and 1 female children, while 2 others were injured. 9 die, 2 injured in Lagos, Ondo auto crashes. You can get full details from The Punch.
I have here with me the Daily Post. Nigerians expect results, not excuses, Tinubu tells new service chiefs. President Bola Tinubu has charged the new service chiefs not to leave any stone unturned in the country's battle against insecurity. The president gave the directive on Thursday during the decoration of the service chiefs at the presidential villa in Abuja, stressing that Nigerians expect results and not excuses. I charge you, as the heads of our nation's armed forces, to carry out your duties with patriotic zeal. Nigerians expect results, not excuses, he said. Nigerians expect results, not excuses, Tinubu tells new service chiefs. For full details, you can get the Daily Post.
Osun 2026, APC PDP clash over Adeleke screening. The political atmosphere in Osun State heightened on Thursday as the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the ruling People's Democratic Party (PDP) exchanged words over Governor Ademola Adeleke's screening ahead of the 2026 governorship election. Daily Post gathered that Governor Adeleke was screened at the PDP National Secretariat Legacy House, Abuja, alongside other aspirants of the party. The screening, which was held behind closed doors, had in attendance top party leaders, including the Southwest Vice Chairman, Kamaruddin Ajisefe, Osun State PDP Chairman, Sunday BC, Secretary to the State Governor, Teslim Ibalaye, and Commissioners, Dr. B.T. Salami and Reverend Bumi Genio. After the exercise, Governor Adeleke told reporters that his administration had delivered on its promises to the people of Osun State and was confident of victory in the forthcoming polls. Osun 2026, APC PDP clash over Adeleke screening. You can get full details from the Daily Post.
Looking me eyeball to eyeball is the leadership. Nothing good can come out of military rule, SDP shifting Adebayo. Former presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in the 2023 general elections, Adewale Adebayo, has said that nothing good will come out of military rule. Adebayo made this statement on Thursday while responding to questions in an interview on television program monitored by journalists. He was reacting to the alleged military coup that recently unsettled the Nigerian policy. Democracy is fragile whether you have extreme thwarting of it by elements of military juntas, or they don't want free and fair election and then clamp down to citizens. Nothing good can come out of military rule. SDP shifting Adebayo. For full details, you can get the leadership.
EFCC hands over properties recovered from fake spiritualists to victim. Properties belonging to a fraud victim, Daniel Babatunde Atiobe, have been recovered as a proceeds of crime from one fake spiritualist and advance fee fraudster, Fatai Olalere Ali, aka Baba Abore Baba Oshun, and were handed over to the honor of the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, on Tuesday. The Ibadan Acting Zonal Director, Assistant Commander of EFCC, ACE-1 Hawa Gabarigin, made the presentation on behalf of the Executive Chairman in a brief reception at the Conference Hall of the Directorate. EFCC hands over properties recovered from fake spiritualists to victims. You can get full details from Tribune.
And I'll take this lastly as we draw the curtain on leadership. Court remands lawyer for order over alleged cyberbullying of Bauchi Senator. Justice Rita Ofili Ajumo Gobia has ordered that a lawyer, Ahmed Abdurrahman, and for others be remanded at the Force Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, in Abuja until November 10. They were arraigned for allegedly cyberbullying Senator Shehu Baba Umar, who will represent Bauchi South in the Senate. The five defendants, Abdurrahman Dore David, Ishaq Abubakar Muhammad, Abdul Rashid Abdullahi Musa, and Nasiru Usman Abubakar, were charged by the Inspector General of Police, IGP, on 11 counts bordering on cyberbullying, fraud, and extortion. They all pleaded not guilty before Justice Ajumo Gobia. Court remands lawyer for order over alleged cyberbullying on Bauchi Senator. For full details, you can get the leadership. And that's all we have for you on Today in the Dailies on 24 News Radio Television Nigeria. I still remain Ayomide Daramola. Stay tuned, don't touch the dial. We always give you the best. And I have with me also.
I am Aiba Karina Wari.
And see you. Have a nice day.
Bye.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu